Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. In the last one we got our very first Pokemon. It was a Pikachu because Spike, I always call them Ash and Gary, so that's also a thing I have to get into my mind that I call them something different. And the Gary was so eager in getting the Pokemon that was supposed to be ours that we just got a random Pokemon that Oak just caught. So this is going to be a very interesting friendship and kinsmanship, at the very least. However, I actually just want to see what's up here. Push that. Oh, it's just talking to you about how to save. Well, that's nice. I did that before the video started. Okay, what is here? It's an encyclopedia, but the pages are blank. So he's making his own encyclopedias of Pokemon. That's cool. It's very basic, as you can see. Many of the things that you interact with, it just says the same. It's in its entirety very simple, which I really like. And it's not, and when you say simple today, it often means something negative, but for me it actually can be, when things are simple, it can also be very nice and soothing. So, yeah. Hey! Wait, Ray! Let's check out our Pokemon! Come on, I will take you on! He's such a dislikable character in this series. I never actually liked our rival, but maybe there's more to it because I never really read a lot of the dialogue I had with our rival either, but he does seem like a little bit of a douche, really. So yeah. Spike wants to fight. Alright. Spike sent out Eevee, and I really liked Eevee's sprite, and I remember the first time playing this through, even though it was kind of hinted on the box that you were going to get a Pikachu. I was so angry. I was so angry that he took the Pokemon because I wanted an Eevee. Because I knew an Eevee could evolve into a lot of different Pokemons. So I was so angry with my rival, I just wanted to beat the squirrels out of him. Squirrels? Squirrels? Out of him? Anyway, however, Eevee, as far as I remember, is a normal Pokemon where we have a Thunder Pokemon, and Thunder is often very powerful towards these things, but Spike's Pokemon is a critical hit, but he has a strong Eevee. Is a strong Eevee. Oh! Eevee missed. I didn't know that in the first battle they could actually miss. Maybe I will learn some new from this playthrough, or some hints for future playthroughs as well. Okay, so just another Thunder Shock and then just go around with it. There we go. Oh, Tail Whip. So Eevee is not gonna have a single attack on us at all. Nope. Eevee is not gonna have a single attack on us in the whole first battle. What? I usually had to dread the first battle. That was also the reason why I saved in the first go around before actually battling Spike, was that I usually have a very tough time with the first battle, but this time, no, it was just la cheetah. And Mjolnir gained 79 XP. That's not bad. And grew to level 6. That's great. I learned I learned the attack Eevee was very keen to use. That's funny. Ray defeated Spike. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. He's such... I think when we talk about the rival in the yellow game, I think the best way to describe him, he's not really evil, he's just very spoiled. Maybe. Or he sounds like a spoiled kid in some way. However, let's see here. Okay, I will make my way... I will make my Pokemon fight to the toughen it up. Ray, Grandpa, smell you later. He's very cocky and arrogant as well, so he was not really that I didn't really like him as a kid. Maybe there are more to his dialogues this go around, but who knows? What? What? Would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes the Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. That should make it happy. You can talk to it and see how it feels about you. How do you feel about me? I really love this as well. This was also very hyped kind of thing back in the day, that you could actually talk to your Pikachu in a Tamagotchi-like style, whereas that you couldn't do in the blue and red games, and in Japan of course, so green of course. But in the yellow it was introduced that you could walk around with your Pokemon, and you could talk to your Pokemon, even though our Pokemon really hates us at the moment, kind of like, why do you do this to me? Why did I even have to go with you? I don't even like you, humans. Anyway, we also have to go to our rival's home. For some reason, because I once realized as a kid that you could get a map. However, Harry, Spike is out at Grandpa's lab. So this is his older sister, by the way. And I don't actually think you can get the map yet, but you can go to the back of the house, and this is a town map. And here you can then see all the areas you're gonna go to. And my first playthrough, I didn't even think of that. I'm kinda like, where I am, I'm lost, I don't know. I don't know anything. So yeah, it really brings me, I'm smiling through all this. And here we go. And I would say, most of the time, I don't know if I will engage too much in battle to start off with, but unrelated battles to either well, it doesn't really matter though. If you, well, I'm just gonna go through this. Oh, it's a Pidgey. Why not? A Pidgey. It's a flying Pokemon, but let's level Mjolnir up a bit more. However, the only issue with having Pikachu as your starter Pokemon is that the first gym is going to be very troublesome if you made a Pikachu only challenge. I've seen it once. The only problem with that is that in the older games, and some of the newer ones as well, you have to have badges to be able to control your Pokemons at certain levels. And if you didn't do it correctly in those challenges when you go only one Pokemon, your Pokemon could easily become uncontrollable, and it would do everything against your wills and stuff like that. And let's see here. Hey, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know I will give you a sample. Here you go. I got a potion. Great. Then if I get hurt, I can save my Pikachu. How are you feeling today? Ah, he's still angry. It's got like a Sundari effect. Oh, oh, no. I was trying to move upward, but it seemed like my controls is a little wonky right now, for some reason. What is it with me and control issues? I'm just gonna... Oh, it was actually a level 5, I should have caught that. Well, I can't catch that before I have Pokeballs, never mind. Because you don't start out with Pokeballs as far as I believe, do you? Do we have any? No, we just have the potions, so... We don't even start out with Pokeballs. It's another Pidgey. It really wants you to catch a Pidgey or a Rattata as the first go-off. It's a level 6 Pidgey? Ugh, I can't catch you. I'm just gonna leave you for now because I want to make sure that I don't, when I finally get Pokeballs, I don't overkill the Pokemon so I can't catch them. You know, that's dreadful. That's the one thing you can dread the most as a gamer or a Pokemon gamer. If the first go off and you kill all Pokemons on you just simply try to catch them afterwards you just throwing Pokeballs just at a fully healthed Pokemon and hoping you can catch it. Because you overpowered your Pikachu so much that it's just one-shot kills. No matter if it's a tackle or a thunderstruck or anything else, it's just one kill. You can't do anything. As again, I'm saying I'm not gonna look at help or anything in this playthrough. I'm trying to. I think I will try and play through pure memory, which will probably get me in trouble because my memory is not that good. I can remember occasions of happiness with playing this game and situations in this game, but I can't remember the whole thing, which is going to be interesting. Hey, welcome. You came from Palatown? Yes, we did. You know Profolk, right? His order came in, and will you take it to him? Ray got Oak's partial. Not partial, but partial. Alright, so basically, we just have to do an errand, run around errand to start off with, to make sure that, or it's basically just to show you all the small mechanics. It's kind of like a semi-tutorial thing. It's not really that it's going to be anything massive, other than a time killer. I call it a time killer thing because you have to go from Viridian City back to Oak and then back to Viridian City again. You don't have a quick transport to do such. So that can actually become very a long little march for basically nothing. But yeah, let's go here. Oh, Ray! How is my old Pokemon? Well, I don't know. Well, it seems it likes you a lot. You must be a talented and young Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? It doesn't like us yet. He's just assuming it likes us because it keeps following us around. But it doesn't like us at all. Anyway, we delivered the partial. Ah! This is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Ray. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me. Gramps! You just can't leave us alone, can you? Gramps, my Pokemon has grown stronger. Check it out. Aha, Spike, good timing. I needed to ask both of you to do something for me. Oh, is it? On the desk there is my invention. It's a Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you have seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Ray and Spike, take these with you. We got a Pokédex! As in all games, we run around with a high-tech little tattletale item that would do everything for us. However, to make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, which is currently only Kanto, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two! This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Ray, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I will borrow a time map from my sis, which was why I actually went to her in the first place, but I forgot that you can't actually do that after this. I will tell her not to lend one to you. That's kind of a dick move. Hey, Oak, about your grandson? Pokemon around the world wait for you, Ray. He's so non-responding to his grandson's inappropriateness, I guess? But I guess he's just very driven, but he does just seem like a douche. A good old douche. However, we can go talk to her now. Grandpa asked you to run around an errand? Here, this will help you. You got a town map. We got it anyway, but Spike told his sister not to give us one. Use the town map to find out where you are. Okay, thank you. So that's nice. So now we can actually go into start, and I think we have to go to items. Yes, we actually have to go to items. It's not an independent area yet in the Pokemon series. And now we have Viridian City, and then we have a lot of other cities that we have to go to. But now we will go to Viridian City and see what's going there. And of course, again, is it a Pidgey? It's a Pidgey. No, it's a Rattata. For the first time, it's a Rattata. Okay. Okay. So this is a level 3, we can just do this. It's actually kind of cruel to think about it. You just put them through so much, like, you basically electrocuting the poor thing, and then you're just leaving it. And there's always a thing that bothered me as a kid when playing the games, because in when you watch the anime series, which the games are based on, or the other way around, I'm not quite sure, when they catch Pokemon, it's when the Pokemon is downed, like paralyzed, downed completely, no more quote-unquote health left, and oh, you're in the way. See those ledges around the road? It's a bit of a scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker than that way. Yeah, we already did it. But you catch Pokemon when they're already downed, and in this one you have to, like in the games basically, you have to catch the Pokemon before the health runs out, when they are completely downed. And that's always like a small pet hate of mine is kind of like, it's always been a small pet peeve of mine too, that it's like that, because it's not emulating what you see on the TV as in the game, so it always frustrated me, because when I started playing it, I downed all the Pokemon, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't catch them. No, you had to catch the Pokemons while they were still barely at health. And I think that frustrated me so vividly as a child. Because it was just so annoying, because I couldn't for life, like I couldn't understand, because I was emulating what was going on TV, but that's not what was on in the games. And for a kid, when things don't go as you expect them to be, it's very common that frustrations is inevitable. Like, you're gonna get frustrated very easily. And my mom says, that's how I learned patience. No, I don't know. I'm not a patient person, but I have a... Well, it's gotten better through the years, but as a child I was impatient as I think many kids today, and also back then. Actually, in general, children are very impatient because time for them is slower than an adult, or like it feels like that. And I can only attest to that, because I think time goes like so fast, and I can't even stop to think for a second. Okay, let's see here. What's here? When I go to the shop in Pewter City, I have to take Winding Trail in the Viridian Forest. Ooh, yes. I've had my coffee now, and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. I'm sorry I was rude to you. Well, if you had tried to advance, which I didn't actually did, I just went directly to the Pokemon because I talked to the guy on the road to Viridian City. If you met him here, he would just be angry and say, no, you can't pass. Because he hadn't had his morning coffee, he was grumpy, he would just not let it pass for whatever reason. I see you're using a Pokédex. I will show you how to catch Pokemon. That's my apology. Like, he's a money grump. I have two parents you don't talk to if they haven't gotten their coffee yet. Like, if you talk to my parents before they've gotten their coffee, expect snarky remarks. After the coffee, you're good. It's just because the energy is not there yet. And he's just gonna show us how to do it, even though Oak already showed us. This was also a thing I kind of found like, why? We already saw it. Oak already showed us how to do it, so hey. Anyway, that didn't work. I must be losing my touch. I've run out of Pokeballs too. I have to get some Pokemon. Yes. Go to the maybe we should actually go to the Pokemon and get some Pokeballs. So we are ready, because I don't have planned what Pokemons I'm going to take on my journey. But there are Pokemons I really like in this game in particular. And not for the strength reasons or anything, but just because it made me happy as a kid, and that's my reasoning. And I go by that. And we just take 10 Pokeballs. Yes. There we go. And we still have good old money left to spend. So that's fine. Should we actually buy a couple of potions? I never really used any Pokemon items other than the Pokeballs. I just went with it and go like, I'm crossing my fingers! But in a Let's Play I might actually have to have potions. So I don't have to run back to the city all the time. Because there's also trainers in Viridian Forest. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually get a Mankey here in this area. It's not one that pops up very commonly, but as far as I remember, you can actually get one. But you can also get a Nidorina or Nidoran. I always called them Nidorina, but that's the evolution of it. But it's a Nidoran, and this was the first female Pokemon. Before, I can't remember which generation. I think actually already second generation started interacting with male and female Pokemons. But Nidoran, both male and female, was the first gender-based Pokemons. And gender just became a thing after that. Because technically all the Pokemons in this, other than the Nidorans, are genderless. Interesting, right? So, oh, it's only a level 2. I really want a Nidoran. Either female or male. I haven't really thought about what Pokemon I were going to take on the trip, but I really want a Nidoran. And as far as I remember... Let's see here. Can we catch her? Yes, we got her! Awesome! Now we just have to train her. Because she's only level 2. Whoops. But the reason why I want some different types of Pokemon, especially in the start, is Brock is the hardest one to battle. Or rather, for me, he was the hardest one to battle because given a Pikachu, Electric versus Rock is not a good match. You will lose. So you need to have different types of Pokemon with you. And that's also why flying is not the greatest thing at getting either at the moment. However, now we have a new Pokemon, and it's Nidoran female. So let's see here. Mild-mannered Pokemon. Oh, it's mild-mannered. Nice. I actually never read the Pokemon Index entries, ever. For some reason I just go, oh, it's a pretty picture, onward. Anyway. A mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight. What? And then we caught her just to fight. Sorry. Beware of its small horns, secret venom. Oh, it's poisonous? Oh yeah, it is! Do I like to nickname my Nidoran? Well, I want to nickname all my Nidorans. And I don't know what I should call her. I haven't really planned up any names either for different Pokemons, even though I could have planned out like 150 Pokemon names I would use, but I never did. But since she is... I was gonna go... Well, we could call her Venom, but that's a Marvel villain. And that's a male. Not that it matters. And if I try to play on Venoms, then there's Venonats and other Pokemon that's too close. And I already called my rival Spike. Oh no, it's what I'm gonna call you. Well... Can that fit? Actually, I think I have one. But I don't know if it can fit. Oh, the old style of riding. This always took forever. I never nicknamed my Pokemon because it took so long to do. Where's... And then another N. And then there we are! Venodonna. So Venom and Donna. So it's kind of a play on the letters in Nidorann's name, or species rather, and then one of its attacks. It's kind of like the same with Mjolnir. It's also an attack because it's an electric Pokemon. It's kind of, that could be fun to play on that in some way. Yeah, Venodonna. That's a good name. I like that. Okay, now that we have 2 Pokemon, it's great. At least that's a good start. And we would just have to go and heal up our Pokemons. Pegimans! Before going into Viridian Forest and leveling up. And I really want other Pokemon as well. I'm always of the part, like, I really want to just collect them all for convenience, but it could be cool to just have one team, power team, and then like an A, B, C team. But I don't know. This could be interesting. However, welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to health. Perfect health, indeed. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes, please heal it. Because we actually didn't, we didn't actually hurt the Venodonna. However, as far as I remember, our Pikachu was a little worse for wear. However, with that, I hope to see you again. Indeed, I actually think I'll be ending off here. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.